Nah, this ain't bitterness. This is eviction. I'm done partnering with lies. Yeah. 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 In the name of truth, I cut the cord. Every lie swallowed, I don't need it anymore. Every false name they tried to give me, every fear-based thought that tried to live in me, I renounce the script they wrote in my head. All the damage done by the things they said. I don't wear projections, I don't wear shame. I don't answer to manipulation games. They shape my thoughts, try to twist my view. Had me doubting what I already knew, but I'm done letting their voice out frank. The truth that hits when heaven speaks frank. I break the agreement, I cancel the war, I cut the attachment, I silence the talk. I don't move with chaos, I don't wear their way, I don't partner with fear. I break the agreement, I break the agreement. They use guilt like chains, flattery like glue, confusion dressed up like something true. Trauma bonds, emotional control, try to rewrite the shape of my soul, but I refuse the version they named me. I don't co-sign what tried to cage me. Every deal signed in survival mode, gets torn up, I'm off that road. Two don't walk unless they agree, so I cancel the path they laid in me. I sever the tie, I cut the feed, I don't sink my peace to their mood swings. I break the agreement, I cancel the walk, I cut the attachment, I silence the talk. I don't move with chaos, I don't wear their way, I don't partner with fear. I break the agreement, I break the agreement. Every hook comes out, every lie gets pulled, every seed they planted, uprooted. I reclaim my mind, that's non-negotiable. Reclaim my dignity, that's immovable. Reclaim my peace, no compromise. Reclaim my voice, I'm done with disguise. I don't need permission to be whole, I don't need approval to take control. What God says about me outranks opinion. I don't answer to narcissistic religion, I don't sink my heart to their instability, I don't match my worth to their inability. They lose authority, access, revolt. I don't follow strangers, I know the voice. I break the agreement, I break the agreement, I cancel the walk, I cut the attachment, I silence the talk. I don't move with chaos, I don't wear their way, I don't partner with fear. I break the agreement, I break the agreement. From this day forward, I agree with heaven only. I agree with freedom. Amen. Yeah. Laugh at it. Lay it down. Let it go. One of the oldest tricks, resurrect the old me. Drag up the dirt, try to mold me, control me. Say my name like it defines who I am. But that chapter closed, that was written in sand. They recycle gossip like it's brand new proof. Whisper shame, hope I'll step back from truth. But history ain't my identity now. That weight got dropped, hear it hit the ground. I laid it at the cross, let it bleed out slow. Watch the chains fall off, watch the light take hold. Funny how loud it gets when you rise. Panic talk from the other side. They dig through graves, heaven already sealed. Call it evidence, God said finished deal. I don't flinch, I don't explain. I don't live in echoes of yesterday's pain. I'm not being pulled back, I'm propelled forward. Cancel my steps, I've been reordered. Laugh at the lies, they absurd now. While I'm being rebuilt, spirit and flesh now. Yeah, I'm propelled forward, stay focused. Eyes ahead, I don't notice. What you call proof, don't hold weight. Heaven said done, case closed, still fake. They want a reaction, want me to look back. But I know that road turns people to statues fast. I seen what happens when you stare at the fire. You freeze mid-escape, lose the climb, lose the higher. While they sift through ashes, I'm being renewed. Elevation in motion, different altitude. Same God, new skin, new breath, new frame. You won't recognize me, that's part of the change. Pressure made diamonds, not apologies. I don't argue with ghosts or old prophecies. If it's buried in heaven, don't dig it up. That shovel energy tells me you stuck. They call it a tax, but it's fear in disguise. Small hands reaching, can't touch this rise. I don't wrestle shadows, I move with grace. Eyes locked forward, running my race. I'm not being pulled back, I'm propelled forward. Grace got me light, never cornered. Laugh at the lies, they absurd now. While I'm being rebuilt, spirit and flesh now. Yeah, I'm propelled forward, stay focused. Eyes ahead, I don't notice what you call proof. Don't hold weight, haven't said done, case closed, seal fate. What he calls evidence, God calls finish. I don't revisit wounds that already been mended. You can keep receipts from a version that died. I'm walking proof that the old self don't survive. No rear view mirrors in destiny lanes. No anchors allowed when you're breaking chains. If it tries to pull me, I laugh in advance. That's not my past, that's your last chance. I don't explain growth to people who profit from doubt. I don't lower my voice so the noise feels loud. If my peace offends you, sit with that truth. I didn't lose my edge, I sharpen my roots. Built in the quiet, rebuilt in the storm. Still standing tall while the threats deform. The same wind that tried to break my stance, now pushing my back, divine advance. I'm not being pulled back, I'm propelled forward. No salt behind me, no course, no borders. Laugh at the lies, they absurd now. God's still working, watch it unfold now. Yeah, I'm propelled forward, stay focused. Eyes ahead, I don't notice what you call proof. Don't hold weight, heaven said done, case closed, seal fate. Don't look back, don't look back. Don't explain, don't explain. Don't is the proof. Don't flinch, don't flinch, don't flinch, for it is the proof.
You keep talking like you've seen it, like you know what's coming next. I'm gripping the wheel too tight now, trying not to wreck. I don't slow down, I don't listen. I wear burnout like a crown. I keep calling this momentum, but it feels like I'm drowning now. They say rest is for the weak. I say silence scares the hell out of me. If I stop, I might hear the truth, and I don't know if I'm ready to. So tell me, why do I only call your name when I'm already on my knees? Why do I act like your presence is a luxury I can't keep? I keep running on my own strength until it tears me apart. You were never asking for everything, you were asking for my heart. I've been living like a borrowed flame, burning faster than I should. I keep trading death for progress, calling pressure being good. They clap when I keep moving, they don't see the cost inside. I'm praised for never stopping, but I'm empty when I lie. I don't want another breakdown, just to prove that I'm not fine. I don't want any disaster, just to finally cross the line. So tell me, why do I only call your name when I'm already on my knees? Why do I treat your presence like a moment I can't keep? I keep running on my own strength until it hollows my heart. You were never asking for everything, you were asking for my heart. I don't wanna live depleted, I don't wanna live this way. If I slow down, if I listen, will you still meet me halfway? If I'm honest, I'm afraid of what you'll say. If I'm still long enough to hear you, I'm afraid you'll ask me to change. But you don't shout, you don't rush, you don't shame me into faith. You just stand there in the quiet, like you've been there every day. 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 So if they call me lazy, let them talk, let them stare. I'd rather walk with you in daylight than run blind anywhere. If I do less and it costs me every trophy, every crown, then let peace be my rebellion. Let your strength be what I found. I don't wanna call apart. I don't wanna treat your presence like an emergency start. I wanna walk with you in daylight, not just beg you in the dark. I'll slow down, I'll stay close now, I'll trust you with my heart. Just around the bend you're waiting, not with pressure, not with blame. If this world keeps rushing past me, I still know I'm not the same. I'm done living disconnected, I'm done fighting who you are. I don't need to prove my strength anymore, I'll live from where you are. There are seasons I just survive, counting hours, not the days. Every breath felt borrowed, every step took all my strength. I carried wounds I never named just to make it through the night. But you were closer than I knew, even when I couldn't fight. Now I feel the shift inside me. Something soft is breaking through. What I thought was gone forever is being restored by you. You're healing places in my heart speaking in the quiet. When my heart feels worn and tired, you say, my child, choose what is right, even when it costs you fire. I don't need to prove my truth. I don't need to fight their war. You remind me who I answer to and what my peace is for. I don't need revenge, I don't need control. You defend me better than I ever could alone. I'll take the high road, I'll walk away in peace. I'll trust you with the outcome and let you handle what I leave. I won't let their anger steal the air I breathe. I know who I belong to and that truth is guarding me. Not every voice speaks wisdom. Not every certainty is true. Just because they think they're right doesn't mean they walk with you. I won't carry their projection, I won't play their losing games. I'm done second guessing myself to keep someone else the same. I won't be manipulated, I won't shrink or bend. I can stay godly even when others don't intend. I'll take the high road even when it's hard. I won't trade my clarity for somebody else's scars. I won't let their brokenness define the truth in me. I'll guard my heart and trust you with everything I can't see. Doing right can feel lonely, like strength no one applauds. But you restore my rest, you restore my joy, you restore my calm. So I release the need to be understood. You know me fully and you call me good. I'll take the high road, I won't lose myself. I won't hand my peace away to somebody else. I remember who I am, I remember who I'm from. I am your beloved child and I'm not undone. I'll do what I know is right and trust you with the rest. I'll walk forward unburdened, at peace, at rest. Made my whole life tell the story of a hand I couldn't see. Every step that felt uncertain was still ordered perfectly. Every setback had a reason, every path was pulling away. What they called a closed door was just heaven recalibrating. I don't flinch when the ground shakes, I don't fear when shadows move. I've been guarded since the beginning and I've got nothing left to prove. Ooh. Let my life be the proof that God don't play about me. Every doubt turned into fuel, every loss into clarity. Every attack met elevation, every way revealed His grace. If you're wondering who defended me, look at my peace, look at my faith. They questioned every quiet season, mistook protection for delay. But I was being shaped in private while they watched the surface sway. Every no was mercy hidden, every detour knew my name. Now the door that finally opened explains every ounce of pain. I don't need to say a word now, let the fruit speak for itself. When the favor starts unfolding, even silence tells the truth well. Let my life be the proof that His hand was always near. Every he was writing something greater while I waited through the night. Let my life be the proof that I was chosen, not confused. Every battle left me standing, every season made me new. I am his, that's the ending, that's the start, and that's the claim. He defends, preserves, elevates, and I will never be the same. I don't explain, I don't argue, I don't chase approval, I just live and let the favor speak. I tried to outrun the waiting, tried to force the open door. I thought pressure meant progress, but I was only asking for more. I mistook the silence for distance, I mistook the pause for fear. But you were steady, unshaken, even when I couldn't hear. You don't shout over chaos, you don't rush what you've planned. You just reach for my heartbeat and remind me who I am. Oh, I'm not giving up, I'm not giving in. If you're walking beside me, I know I'll win. Hand in hand, you're leading me through. I don't need the answers, I just need you. I slow my breath, I trust your pace. Nothing can stop me when I move in grace. I wanted the finish line early, I wanted the proof right now. But you were building my strength, not just showing me how. Every delay was protection, every no shaped my core. You weren't holding me back, you were preparing me for more. You say stay close, not run ahead. So I quiet the noise and follow instead. I'm not giving up, I'm not letting go. Even when the road moves painfully slow, hand in hand, you're steady and true. If heaven is for me, what can stand against you? I don't rush time, I don't fight fate, I move forward at your pace. Much of my stress came from trying to decide what only you could set in perfect time. So I race the wheel, I race the fear. I don't need tomorrow if you're here. I'm propelled forward, not pushed by fear, not driven by pressure, but pulled by you here. Hand in hand, such a time as this. I step into the light, not overlooked, not unprotected, but appointed by your might. I rise with steady confidence, not rushed, not dismissed. I carry purpose in my spirit for such a time as this. I was never late, I was never lost. I was becoming who you called. They didn't cut me from the front. They smiled and stayed close. Heard my fears, shared my table while resenting what I held most. It didn't hurt because it ended. Hurt because I never knew the hand that held the knife was someone I once trusted too. But now I see it clearly. What once confused my heart, the wound didn't stop my future. It just showed who couldn't start. They stabbed me from behind, not because I was weak, but because I was real and they couldn't compete. What they did didn't end me, it showed who couldn't come along. God saw everything and still moved me forward strong. So let the wound heal, let the truth stand tall. Let them live with the weight of everything they lost. All up. Oh. Backstabbing speaks insecurity. It whispers what pride can't say. If they had the courage to confront, they wouldn't need to betray. They stayed close for the benefit. Listen, watched and took. But resentment always shows itself, no matter how well it's cloaked. I don't carry what they chose. I don't replay the past. God removed what couldn't walk at the speed he asked. They stabbed me from behind, but it didn't change my name. It didn't cancel destiny. It just cleared the lane. What they meant to break me only proved what was true. They couldn't go where God was taking me, and that was never on you. So let the wound heal, let the truth stand tall. Let them live with the weight of everything they lost. I don't need justice in my hands. I don't need to explain. God reveals, God removes, and God restores without shame. They lost access, not me. They lost light they couldn't keep. I move forward unburdened while they sit with what they couldn't be. They stabbed me from behind, but I'm still standing here. Healed, protected, steady, and walking without fear. What they did didn't define me, it refined my call. God moved me forward and let them I didn't lose anyone who was meant to stay. I gained peace and walked away. I thought they came to break me, I thought they came to stay. I didn't know the friction was the key to walk away. They touched the oldest wound, pressed the places I defend. But now I see the purpose in how it had to end. What felt like punishment The trigger wasn't cruelty, it was truth opening my eyes. The one who tested me the most was sent to set me free. They exposed the pattern I was too close to see. What shook my foundation gave me clarity. The pressure didn't trap me, it finally reached me. I kept repeating cycles, calling comfort connection, confusing familiar pain with something like protection. But when the mirror shattered, I saw myself stand still. I didn't lose my footing, I just found my will. God doesn't waste a trigger or the ache inside. He uses confrontation to end what we survive. The one who tested me the most was never meant to stay. They came to break the pattern and move me on my way. What hurt became the answer, what burned set boundaries. The moment I stopped reacting was the moment I was free. I forgive without returning, I heal without reaching back. I thank God for the lesson, even wrapped in impact. Not every door that closes is lost, sometimes it's grace. Some people end the cycle by forcing you to face. The one who tested me the most completed their assignment. They couldn't walk with me, but they realigned my vision. I don't carry the pattern, I don't carry the pain. I walk lighter now and nothing feels the same. I wasn't punished, I was prepared. I wasn't broken, I was I could've carried anger like a second skin. I could've let the damage pull me down with it. But I chose a different ending, I chose to stay intact. I didn't take what wasn't mine, I just took my life back. I worked when it was heavy, I stood when I was tired. I didn't need to win a fight, I just refused to be required. Oh, the best revenge is none. I healed and moved along. I didn't become the darkness the ones tried to do me wrong. I kept my heart clean, I kept my name true. I walked away doesn't shout, it walks quietly away. And peace doesn't prove a point, it just stays. The best revenge is none. I healed and moved on. I didn't turn into the hurt. I survived upon. I carry love, I carry grace, I carry strength I earned. I didn't lose myself. I didn't win by hurting back. I won by staying me. I spent so long counting the losses, measuring what slipped away. I didn't see what was holding me through every ordinary day. But somewhere between the quiet and learning how to rest, I felt my breath get lighter when I noticed what was left. I stopped chasing what was missing, stopped naming every fear, and what I gave my attention to started changing right here. When I choose to notice the blessings, my whole life starts to change. What I don't need loosens its grip and gently fades away. I don't force release, I don't beg or fight. What no longer serves me falls away in the light. I don't die. I found peace in simple moments, grace in things I once ignored, a steady hand, a quiet joy, a heart that feels secure. I didn't have to lose everything to finally feel enough. I just had to see the goodness was already showing up. Gratitude rewrites the story without erasing the past. It doesn't deny the pain, it just doesn't let it last. When I choose to notice the blessings, the weight begins to lift. I stop holding on to survival and open up my grip. I don't cling to what's familiar, I trust what's meant to stay. What no longer serves my spirit naturally slips away. I don't have to push forward, I don't have to prove my worth. I receive what's already given, and that's when healing works. The more I say thank you, the less I feel afraid, because abundance grows where attention stays. When I choose to notice the blessings, I feel my future breathe. I don't fear what's leaving, I welcome what finds me. I walk lighter, I trust the way. What no longer serves my life falls away. I see it now, I always had more than enough. clock leans in to hear us breathe, like it knows what this moment means. Every step we took to get here, every quiet victory, we learned the hard way how to listen. We learned the soft way how to stay. We learned that love is not a headline, it's what you choose along the way. If you're hurting, you're not hidden. If you're tired, you're not wrong. There's a place for every heartbeat in the rhythm of this song. Look around, really look now. Nothing here is accidental. Every soul is doing its best to be brave and gentle. We don't need to be perfect. We don't need to be loud. We just need to keep showing up with our hearts unbowed. If you're scared, you're not alone. If you fall, we'll slow our pace. There's enough light in this circle for every face. This is our year, feel it right here, in the chest, in the air, in the way that we care. This is our year, loud and clear. Every heart, every hand, we rise together. We rise together. Kindness isn't weakness, it's the strongest thing we've known. Empathy is courage when you choose it on your own. Peace begins in small decisions. Love begins before it's named. Every time you see a person instead of someone to blame, we are more than what we're told. We are deeper than the noise. We are not the sum of our fears. We are made of choice. So take the chance to be the neighbor. Take the time to understand. Every act of simple goodness changes who we are. This is our year. This is our year. This is our year. We are here. This is our year. This is our year. This is our year. Say it clear. This is our year. This is our year. This is our year. We are here. This is our year. This is our year. This is our year all together. If the world feels overwhelming, if the night feels too wide, remember love is practical. It walks right by your side. It looks like holding space. It looks like letting heal. It looks like listening longer. It looks like something real. You don't have to save the world. You don't have to have it planned. Just be kind right where you are. That's how change begins. This is our year. Feel it rise in the tears, in the smiles, in the way we survive. This is our year. Open eyes. Every soul, every sound. We are safe right now. Say it for the ones still learning. Say it for the ones in pain. Say it for the ones who taught us how to love again. Say it for the child inside you who just wanted to belong. Say it like a promise you'll carry all year long. This is our year. This is our year. This is our year. We are here. This is our year. This is our year. This is our year. we stay kind.